Welcome to This Week on Campus, your weekly webcast featuring news and events at Western Iowa Tech. I'm Tyler Euchner.
And I'm Isabel Martinez. This week we'll be talking about some new events that will be featured here on campus. But first, March is Disability Awareness Month, and Western Iowa Tech held an event to observe the members of the community with disabilities. WIT TV's Tosin Hikioya will share how this occasion was celebrated and the lessons learned about disabilities.
Phi Theta Kappa hosted a disability awareness event where a panel of former students and current faculty members with disabilities talked about their experiences.
I think the one good thing about Western Iowa Tech is our top leaders are always looking for a way to provide better services for students, for all the students, and not only students, for everyone, for employees and students at Western Iowa Tech. So by having these type of forum, educational forum, and they were all participating. We had our college president, our executive dean, vice president. They were all there. So when they listen and they hear about stories and suggestions, that will give them ideas to do things, maybe more things, to make it better for our students and employee.
The event not only wanted to spread awareness for physical disabilities, but mental disabilities as well.
Alcoholism and drug abuse is a part of mental illness. It's a mental disorder, and so therefore then it's categorized as a disability. And it's an unseen disability. You know, someone in a wheelchair, you can see that. Someone who walks with a cane or who maybe has, glasses or whatever, you can see that. But people with addictions or with depression or anxiety, that you can't see from the outside. And I don't know if it's a Midwest thing, but I think myself and most of the people I know, you just keep going. You know, you keep going and not always ask for help when you need it. Yeah.
A lot of things that goes with disability and the stigma, and a lot of things that goes with that name. People need to know and be more aware of everything that goes with the disability.
This is Tosin Hikioya for This Week on Campus.
After the panel, the members of the audience got to enjoy lunch with slices of pizza.
After another round of career fairs took off last week, the fairs were for health, careers, and basic trades. WIT TV's Xavier Zellner shares more about the companies and why students are important to these companies.
This week on campus, companies from all over Iowa came to WIT to set up tables for a college career fair. Nursing homes, law firms, church groups, and even summer camps came in the hopes to recruit students. Even local Sioux City companies like Unity Point Health and Mercy One Hospital sent over representatives to engage with students. I got the chance to catch up with two of these many companies in attendance and ask them on the hiring process of college students and the traits they look for in hiring college students and considering them for hire.
My name is Derek Bergman. I'm the camp director at Camp High Hopes, and we're here looking for summer staff today. For us specifically, we're looking for anyone that has an interest in working with those that have disabilities or special needs. So people that are passionate and interested in the work that they're doing. When you're out there looking for jobs, the biggest tip I have is just to be yourself and be honest with yourself and with those that are looking to hire you.
Companies like this one and more are willing to hire and help college students find their career path and fields. Many students may not know what they want to do for a lifetime career, and that's normal. That's why events like this career fair and people like Cara Combs help college students find their passion. She tells us more in an interview on helping students find jobs.
My name is Cara Combs, and I am Human Resource at Carriage Hills Rehabilitation Center and Healthcare in Cherokee, Iowa, for job opportunities, get to know the companies to see if they really would fit in right away or not, or if they might. To just, like on resumes, just to sound as professional as you can be, And if you don't get a job that you were hoping for, to don't get discouraged and to keep trying.
For WIT TV, this is Xavier Zellner.
The next career fair will be on April 7th for engineering, manufacturing, and robotics and automation programs on campus. On April 8th, a different career fair will be taking place for police, EMS, law and political science, art, music design, mass communications, and computers and technology. The Western Iowa Tech website reminds people to have resumes ready and practice interviewing.
As the school year comes, students are deciding what to do after they graduate. Some are to continue, and some are satisfied with the degree they got. Tyler Euchner chatted with USD, Wayne State, and Briarcliff about that exact topic.
Every day of every week, colleges from around the area come to Western Iowa Tech to help students move forward in their education. I asked each college what the point of the college transfer is, what they think students should do if they aren't sure if they want to continue, and what the point of continuing your education is for those who graduate with an associate's degree.
I think when shopping for schools, we'll say shopping because you're trying to find the right fit, ask questions, see if you can talk to students who have, gone through that process. Ask the questions of, what will my time at this four-year university look like? I have my associates, so what are the next 2-3 years, whatever that looks like, what will that actually look like? And, what can you do for me? So if you're going in for, let's say, criminal justice, what kind of partnerships in the community do you have? So if you're coming to Briarcliff, you can ask those faculty members or someone like myself, what kind of partnerships do you have for a student like me? What kind of benefits do you have for me going to this school? I think that's really important to see, not only what your time at that school look like, but what can you gain from it.
Going on to a four-year school for a bachelor's degree is going to open up a lot more doors for opportunity, either in management, leadership, and also finishing a career of their career interests. And it's very important for the student to know that four-year college and university is going to transfer in a lot of their credits, and also having the program that they studied here at Western Iowa Tech over to their four-year school. So that's one benefit of having a four-year bachelor's degree.
So a four-year degree goes a long way in today's workforce. It does depend on each individual's future pursuits, long-term dream scenarios, whether they all eventually want to go into graduate school, whether they want to work for a little bit, save some money, and then go back to school, whether they want to go into different certifications. As far as higher education, it's meant to be a service to the students. Here at USD, we have 202 undergraduate programs, so there's a lot of diversity in terms of what we can offer academically. And again, each student's different. For some students, a four-year degree is kind of the end goal. Some students want to take that above and beyond. And we do what we can to make sure each student knows what we can offer, and then makes the decision that works best for them.
If you're looking to get in contact with a college of your choice, contact Kendra Bergenski at kendra.bergenski@witcc.edu for local colleges like Wayne State, USD, and Briarcliff. And for colleges like Iowa State, Iowa, UNI, contact Susan Grau at her email, susan.grau@witcc.edu. I'm Tyler Euchner for This Week on Campus. Last weekend, Wednesday, over at Prairie Place, Beach Day Bonanza was held for all students to join. Now, you could either knock over some pins by kicking a beach ball, see how low you could go with limbo, or simply just make some nice little sandcastles and just chill out. The event was held to help students de-stress from their midterms, that was just a couple weeks ago, and to help students make new friends in the process. When we come back, I will have an interview with WIT's Anime Club President Leslie Zamago about what the Anime Club is and what they do every week to help celebrate. That's coming up.
And later we'll have a look at the weather for the week ahead and see if it warms up or cools down. Stay with us.
The day we've all been dreaming of is approaching, when life gets back to normal. But we're not there yet. So please, everybody, do your part. Get vaccinated against COVID-19 as soon as possible, because that's the best way to protect you. Protect them. Protect everybody. It's the best way to get Iowa back to normal. Find a COVID vaccine location near you at vaccinateiowa.gov.
I've been deployed overseas 6 times with multiple combat tours. I have had a bounty placed on my head by insurgent forces. I haven't missed a day, a beat, in my career. I haven't been in the hospital since the day I was born. Only one thing has been able to take me down: COVID. And now I've done my part to take COVID down, getting the vaccine.
Welcome back. And now for our interview for the day, we have Leslie Zamago, if I pronounced that correctly.
That is correct.
Alrighty, and she's the president of the Anime Club. How are you doing today?
I am doing wonderfully.
Alrighty, now let's jump right into our questions real quick.
Okay, sounds
So, what is the Anime Club and what do you guys kind of do? I'm very curious of that.
So the Anime Club is basically a way for, your anime lovers to get together and be able to, share what it is that they enjoy together. So I think it's pretty cool to bond with, people that you share experience, different experiences with. So we do a lot of various things, but definitely just to have people come together and do things that they enjoy as one.
Okay. Do you guys kind of just discuss it, or do you watch like some episodes of anime and kind of discuss that of what you liked about it, what you didn't?
Last semester, all we kind of did was we go in, kind of watch a few episodes, but this semester I wanted to make it a little different. I wanted to make it more enjoyable for everybody else. I wanted to encourage people to show up. So started coming up with ideas. We do like a Japanese snack of the day. We do like anime words of the day. We do like a Quizlet, and because we like recommend an anime during the week, and we have that so that people can like go out and watch it, but they don't have to. And then they can join in a Quizlet, get a gift card at the end of the week.
Okay, so it's kind of like a slice. It's kind of like you take a bite of this anime. You decide whether or not you like it or not, and you can continue on your own, or it's a sampler essentially.
Yeah, there you go. And we don't make it longer than 12 episodes for the fact that it's like we have club every Friday.
Oh, okay. And since you are the president of the club, what is it? So I'm assuming you like schedule everything, what the snack is and all that.
I do. I like to. We actually have a way to like so I can like hand out the schedule of like what we're doing certain things that day. So I usually try to do your basically daily stuff of like the snack of the day, word of the day, and then we actually have to discuss fundraisers. We have to discuss future events, and so you have to do your daily club activities, but I try to make it fun.
Okay. And since you are the president of the Anime Club, I'm just curious, what is your favorite anime as of right now? I know it varies from time to time.
So I mean, I like anything. I like action, romance, stuff like that. But right now, I'd say by far something that I would keep rewatching would be Maid Summer.
That is a very good one.
That is a really good one. I like the how it comes off as a very romantic anime.
And it's just very silly in general.
It is just, yeah, he's a different character.
Alrighty, well, is there anything you'd like to, do you have any events that'll be happening for the club, or is there anything else you'd like to add perchance to this topic?
So we're planning on hopefully making a modern Japanese bake sale happen. I still need to have a few things discussed about that. And then after that, we have maybe Golden Week coming up, which Golden Week is actually a week in Japan where a lot of people just get off. There's so many holidays that are bunched up together that it's just called Golden Week, so everybody gets off, there's no work, people go on trips.
Oh.
And so I'm like, okay, let's do something for that. So then we actually planned of making our own kind of version of Golden Week and plan out some events, but definitely still have to kind of see how that's going.
Alrighty. Well, thank you very much for joining me.
Yeah, no
I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah.
And now when we come back, we'll have a look at what else will be happening this week on campus. So stay tuned.
Whitstock is back and better than ever. We know you've missed that pre-pandemic sound, and we've missed it too. That's why Whit TV has decided to give you the Whitstock you knew and combine it with the style of Glow. To kick things off, we have Winter Wayfarer. The Glow alumni return to Whit for a virtual concert experience. Now available at youtube.com/WhitTV.
Even though there is so much against us, you will see me wearing a face covering.
And even with my face covered,
you will see me.
As a son.
As a friend to everyone I meet.
As a fighter for change.
As a woman who stands up for what I believe in.
So join me in wearing a face covering.
To help stop the spread of the coronavirus.
Because this is one small act of kindness that has the power to bring us all together.
Last week with a mix of sunshine and rainy weather.
Pablo Gutierrez has our weather forecast for the week ahead. Tell me, Pablo, what's good out there?
Thanks, Isabel and Tyler. Now, this past week was a pretty interesting one with a bunch of nice sunny days, which was then accompanied by some rainy ones, and then accompanied by some snow at night. Luckily, that snow did not stay around, though, because, you know, by the time it was morning, you either found a little bit on your car or maybe a little bit on the ground, but the rain seemed to wash that all away. Now, will it be the same for this week? That's the real question here. Now, on Saturday, it's going to be a partly sunny day, which will potentially then become a regular sunny day with those clouds leaving the sun alone. With a high of 57 at night, it'll become partly cloudy with a low of 34. On Sunday, there will be a chance of some rain with a partly sunny day with a high of 60 with some wind speeds around 30 miles per hour and a chance of precipitation of 40%. At night, we will have a slight chance of rain after 1 a.m. with a chance of precipitation of 20% and a low of 31. On Monday, we will pick right back up where we left the sun with a mostly sunny day, the high of 57, along with a mostly cloudy night with a low of 37. On Tuesday, we will be seeing rain, likely mainly after 1 p.m., with a partly sunny day with a high of 61 and a chance of precipitation at 60%. At night, we'll see a chance of rain with a low of 37 and a chance of precipitation of 50%. On Wednesday, we'll see another chance of rain with another partly sunny day with a high of 53 and some breezes with a chance of precipitation of 40%. And at night, we'll see another chance of rain with a breezy, mostly sunny, cloudy night of low of 35 and a chance of precipitation of 30%. On Thursday, we'll continue with a chance of rain accompanied by a chance of some snow and breezes with a partly sunny day of a high 50 and a chance of precipitation of 30%. So it looks like it's going to be some back and forth fighting between both the rain and the sunny days. But what I will say is you might want to bring one of these with you around for this upcoming week. Back to you guys in the studio.
Well, thank you, Pablo. And we'll see you back in the studio.
You know, I've said it once and I'll say it again. I'm just looking for some nice fishing weather.
Yeah, it looks like you'll only have about 2 days if you don't want to go out in the rain. I don't know, does rain really affect the chances of like fishing? Does it affect it very much, or is it just wetness?
All I know is I go with my dad and I throw a pull out. And it's good for me.
Oh, that's all you really need at times, isn't it?
Yeah, you know what? I call it good. We'll be right back with some more social media information. Stay with us.
Dude, you do not look ready.
Yep, I guess you're right.
Have you watched the news yet?
No. I guess I haven't.
That's why you're never ready for the day. You need your morning news.
Yeah, I guess as a student, I just don't know what news is relevant to me.
Just watch WIT AM Monday through Thursday for your morning news, as well as TWAC every Friday afternoon. Is that better?
I think this will work.
Want to stay active without leaving campus? Then head on down to the Dunker Student Center. The Student Center will be open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Monday through Friday, 4 to 8 p.m. on Sunday, and sadly, if you're wanting to work out on Saturday, you can't due to it being closed. If you want to talk to anybody about the Student Center, you can contact Mike Brown via email or text.
The library is a quiet place to work on things or even just read some books in general. However, it's not always open, and we do have the times for you. Monday through Wednesday, it's going to be open from 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Thursday, they are going to be shaking it up a little bit by being open from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Friday, even earlier, they're closing with 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Saturday, they are closed completely, but library chat is still available on that day. And finally, Sunday, they will be open for a short bit from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Have you been feeling under the weather and can't seem to make it off campus? You can come on down to the campus clinic. Western Iowa Tech and Tri-State Nursing offers its medical services here on campus for cold, flu, strep throat, STD testing, COVID testing, and so much more. All you have to do is make your way down to room A212 in the Kaiser building between the hours of 8:30 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. All you need to get in is to show them your WIT ID and they'll let you right on in.
Is there something on your mind that you just need to talk about? Coffee and Connections is a safe place for everyone to talk and relax. Every Wednesday from 2 to 3 p.m. in the library, you can go and chat and have a cup of coffee, or if you don't like coffee, hot chocolate. It takes place in room A422.
You know, it's nice to have these kind of services right here on campus for students.
Oh yeah, a lot of stuff that you can do, especially like you can go work out even. It's pretty nice, I gotta say. Don't gotta buy a membership.
That makes it pretty easy. And when we come back, we'll talk about some future events and other social media information. Stay with us.
Myth. If you get COVID-19, you'll recover after a few days. That myth is false. We're only just beginning to understand the effects of COVID-19 on the human body, as we're starting to see more and more people identifying as long haulers who are having symptoms for weeks, if not months, after their initial infection. Continue to wear a mask, socially distance, and wash your hands. Together, we can keep COVID out of school.
For ways to keep your community safe, go to backtoschooltogether.com.
Western Iowa Tech's Video and Media Production Program has been awarded an Upper Midwest Emmy Foundation 2019 Student Production Crystal Pillar Award. This award was presented by the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences for excellence in production.
Western Iowa Tech is offering a Skills Day competition. Skills Day gives students a chance to showcase their skills in program areas. Skills Days will be hosted on Friday, April 8th in B174 at 9 a.m.
April is Alcohol Awareness Month, and to recognize it, Western Iowa Tech is hosting activities. You can listen to people give their stories with addiction and recovery, and participate in true life sobriety tests with things like beer goggles. This will take place in the Cargill Auditorium on April 12th at 11 a.m.
Events will be going on in housing in early April. Sarah Markworth with WIT-CC Housing shares more about these events.
Housing is going to be doing a March Madness watch party pretty soon. It's going to be on April 4th at Burr Oak, and it starts at 8 o'clock. What it is a few weeks ago we sent an email to our students to see if they want to participate in a basketball bracket. And what that is basketball teams are put into brackets, and then they just kind of figure out who they think is going to win. The student that ends up winning will be getting a prize, and we're going to start the watch party on that day, so we'll see who wins. World Table Tennis or Ping Pong Tournament is going to be on April 6th at Prairie Place, and it starts at 7. We're doing 1v1 teams, so it's...
Western Iowa Tech is hosting their second annual TEDx event on Tuesday, April the 5th. TEDx is just like regular TEDx talk, but it's lecture-based. However, TEDx is a niche event that is very strict to about 100 or so people. If you're interested in getting tickets or have any other questions, contact WIT Library Manager Kendra Berginski at her email kendraberginski@witcc.edu.
A friendly reminder that Easter is in a couple weeks on the 17th. The Western Iowa Tech campus will be closed Friday, April 15th on Good Friday.
Events and information for Western Iowa Tech can be found on their social media pages. You just need to find them on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, and be sure to follow for more updates.
If you have something you would like publicized on This Week on Campus, you can send it to thisweek@witcc.edu. This Week on Campus is a weekly webcast from the Mass Communications program here at Western Iowa Tech Community College in Sioux City, Iowa.
This Week on Campus is posted every Friday afternoon, and for the latest content from our program, visit WITTV on YouTube.com. Be sure to subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and have yourself a wonderful week.